Go ahead.
Good morning again, guys. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties, so if we're not starting right on time, it's because there's glitches, so I apologize for that. So I'm Charlene again from the Truro store and the lovely Michelle behind the camera.
Hi, everyone.
So we thought we would take this time this week to talk about graduation. We understand that, you know, sometimes you might think, what is a good gift to get my daughter or my son for graduation? It's a question that we get asked a lot. So I just kind of pulled together some things that are traditionally something that have been rock star wins for us. And it's also something you want to think about that's personal.
Yes.
So, you know, if you're looking in your jewelry box from 20 years from now and go, oh, I remember my mom and dad gave me this, or my nanny gave me this when I graduated high school. So, I mean, it's a huge accomplishment, and they deserve a memorable piece to have in their jewelry box.
Exactly. And everything you've selected here, Char, we'll get to, is really pretty timeless in terms of, you know, things that people will wear for years and years to come.
For sure. And I don't know, I can't say enough about how much jewelry means to people. I've cried with customers here. It's really important to have a piece that they can remember their graduation, and they've done a great job. So
exactly.
Let's thank them somehow.
Take a peek at these.
So these are your bar necklaces, very on trend right now. You can stack them, or you can just wear them on their own. So you can see there's vertical ones and horizontal ones, and we have the 3 different color golds showing there now. And they're just super great. You can put their year they graduated on the front, or their initials, and putting something on the back. It's entirely personalized, so you can make it whatever you want.
Exactly. And they're engravable on both sides, like you said, on the front or the back. Yep. My favorite, I really like that vertical one. I just think it's so different looking.
It is. It's very cool.
And the little heart on this one is really sweet too.
Yes.
So I say we're having lighting and focusing issues with our very technical camera equipment here.
Come on, Apple.
I know, right? And then we're going to flip over to some
diamond studs. So we'll talk about these ones first. So these ones are from one of our very famous companies we deal with, is Corona. And
it's the good Corona.
It is the good Corona. I never even thought of that yet, because I've tried to put that in my mind. So yeah, the good Corona. And they've done something really cool with these. So there's actually a diamond embedded in each one, and then they have gold around them, and the gold actually has a diamond cut to it. So it gives the illusion that they're actually bigger than they are.
Yes, and they're super sparkly. I was just taking pictures of them. The sun was out, and I had them in the window, and they really, really sparkle.
So, I mean, Michelle, $179 top to $499. I mean, how can you beat that? It's a great little gift.
Yes.
And they will keep that for a very long time.
And like you said, if somebody has more than one piercing, the small ones are great for a top hole.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure, yeah. I mean, even if right now they only have one piercing, maybe down the road they get a second piercing, they can always flip them to the top. So
exactly.
And then, of course, you have, these are our 2 most popular, it would be kind of like your next step up diamond stud. So these ones are called the Mezzaluna.
Yes.
So I'm going to pull these up, see if you can see, Michelle.
Yes.
The diamond is actually just held at the top.
Yep.
And you can get the whole exposure of the diamond, so the sun's able to reflect through them, and they are super sparkly.
They are.
And then you cannot go wrong with your 4-claw traditional diamond stud. They have been around for forever. So, I mean, diamond studs never go out of style, and they're super beautiful.
Don't. They're classic.
Classic.
Yeah, you'll have them. And what's the price point on those?
So these ones are about the same carat weight. So these ones are actually half carats, and these ones are 40 pointers. But because of the gold, these ones look about the same if you put them side by side.
They do. They look the same size.
So the gold actually kind of makes them look bigger in appearance, but you're both looking around $750 for each one of those ones. So really not too bad.
And again, something that she's going to wear forever.
Absolutely.
Like that's.
And we have diamond studs starting around $149 in here. I mean, granted, they're not very big because, you know, diamonds are a little expensive right now, but we have from $149 to the sky's the limit. So it's really wherever you feel comfortable spending with diamond studs, we will make
it happen.
We'll
yes,
make it work.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. So now we've got some pearls.
Now you cannot go wrong with pearls. So you might have noticed that your daughters were wearing pearls in their graduation gowns for their pictures. So they're going to be wearing those gowns, walking across the stage, hopefully.
And pearls have really, I mean, we say that they're classic and timeless, but they've really come on trend lately as well, haven't they?
They are very on trend right now. And I mean, to have a pair of pearls laying in your jewelry box for those special occasions, every girl, it's like a staple for sure.
Exactly.
So most of these, like these ones we just got in last week in preparation for be online yet, but just give me a shout and you can see there's the different sizes, and I can definitely go through that with you on the phone.
Sorry to everybody who just caught that really, really bright thing that was happening on the screen.
Technical issues
Exactly,
again.
exactly. But yeah.
So, and pearl necklaces, you, depending on if you get cultured or Okoye pearls, you can look around like $199 up to, I mean, you can endless really with pearls as well.
Yeah, like I say, it's the same as diamonds. You can spend.
You can go very expensive as well. And then and bracelets are always just on trend as well. I would say necklaces and the studs are probably the most popular, but bracelets are also beautiful. So if you think your daughter would be more apt to wear a bracelet, then that's an option as well.
That's a good thing to do. All right, we'll go up to this little. This is a very popular item.
So we posted this at Christmas time, but I picked this piece because I know I have sayings with my daughters, and I know a lot of moms or dads or grandparents will say, I love you to the moon and back. So this is a little shape of a moon with a little Canadian diamond in it, and honestly, like...
It's so sweet.
It's that personal touch again, right? There's meaning behind the jewelry, and you can't stress enough on how that is so important to people, and I just thought that this was a great little piece to kind of signify if you have that little saying with your kids.
Yeah, it's very sweet. And
then in the front here, so just another something, for the boys, if you think that they're more apt to wear a ring, this is just a traditional classic sterling silver signet ring. And if you wanted to get his initials engraved on the front and maybe on the inside, grad 2021 or whatever the case may be.
And that's something that's unisex as well. Like I know some girls would totally like a ring like that. So
signet rings it's been around for a very long time. So another timeless piece.
Great. And then we have
some more ideas for engraving. So this is the traditional, what we would call kind of like the Tiffany style bracelet.
Yes.
And this bracelet alone is just beautiful, but I also put a couple little charms in the front here, one with a little puppy print, and then the other one has graduation written across it, and then you can engrave the back of it. And we would just take the little jump ring and we would just solder it onto one of the little links here, and it would just be a nice little memento piece as well.
Exactly. And we have a lot of different charms to choose from.
Absolutely.
Some of them are on our website as well, so feel free to go in and take a look around.
Yeah, and if there's something that you think that is that your daughter or son likes more in particular, if there's a certain thing, there's a charm book we have with thousands of charms, and we can definitely order in a charm.
Yeah, because that's a really neat idea to have this. The Tiffany style usually would have a heart on it, but you can have the Tiffany style with anything you want, right?
Absolutely,
that makes sense for whoever you're giving it to.
We're not saying that it's necessarily a charm bracelet. You can just put one charm on it. I really like a little one charm just by the clasp. It's super cute idea.
Exactly. And then this is
just like your traditional ID
bracelet.
Kind of style bracelet. So this particular one is a male's one, but we do have ladies' ones as well. And like I said, both sides you can engrave, one side their initials, just something personal.
Yes. And again, classic. I had one of those when I was in high school.
So just some other pieces for the guys. This is a Tell Gems, and just some might like the dog tag style necklace, and we can engrave the back. And then these bracelets for men are super popular. We have a whole collection over there. We probably have about 50 different bracelets to choose from, and to stack them like this. Yeah. So these are just a few of the many that we have. We don't have them all online yet, but this is one of the things on the list to get done hopefully this week or next week.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. Thank you so much for bearing with us, people.
And even if you run into Paul's got a couple of, I think, Gem bracelets that he's wearing. He's rocking that trend. What's the price point on those bracelets?
Honestly, they're really good. So you're looking anywhere for like the beadish type ones, you're looking at like 45-ish to start. And like the ones these are actually gold plated. So like 120, 95. So, you can buy one at a time and then kind of build a collection as you go along for different occasions. But honestly, they're really good price points.
Yeah. Women can't have the only fun when it comes to having a nice little arm party, right?
Boys are important too.
And speaking of arm party, Holy cow.
So we get so much attention on the young guys with this watch.
Yeah.
It is very blingy bling. So those are not diamonds. They're actually Swarovski crystals.
I was going to say, because otherwise we'd have a big burly man in here guarding us with this.
So this is a great watch. We just, honestly, if you were to ask me, watches are probably the most popular thing for your sons to be graduating with, because they're so used to using their phone right now, but it's nice for those special occasions to pull out the watch. But once they get wearing them, I swear people, they want to more and more and more. They get used to wearing a watch and they want to wear it more often.
Oh yeah, and to have a watch that doesn't yell at you when you sit for too long is kind of nice too.
Yes, it is.
Like, you know, smartwatches are great, but that classic watch is not going to judge you for not moving.
No, it's not. It's not
I just have to take another peek at this one this is Bulova, I'm right?
Yep, this is a Bulova.
Nice and shiny one. Caravel and Citizen.
Caravel is still, it's like a lower version of the Bulova.
Yep.
So you'll be looking at like the 150 to 250 range for the Caravel.
Yep.
And then Bulova, there's so many different kinds of makes of Bulova. This is just one of the particular ones. And then this is a Citizen. And we are going to do segments on watches at some point.
Yes.
The Citizen one doesn't require a battery, so it's Eco Drive. So it actually has a solar panel in it that keeps it charged. So that's another great feature for this watch. And I thought the blue with the black is pretty sharp. And this is new in this collection. For this spring.
Exactly. And then we have watches for the ladies.
Watches for the girls too. So I want to mention as well, all the watches, most of them, there's lots of room to engrave on it. So if it's a piece that you want, more than maybe 1 or 2 lines, a watch is a good alternative to have that extra engraving in it.
Yes, for sure.
So so the ladies watches for girls are popular, but I would say more for the guys, because there's so many options to engrave for girls as well. So these are just some fun ones. Rose gold is very popular with the younger generation right now. So this is a nice contrast with the rose and the silver. And then the Caravel one is beautiful with the crystals. It's a very popular one.
Yeah.
And then, like, going back, the blue is very in right now. Yes. So as you can see, I have 2 featured watches with blue. So the silver with the blue contrast is really pretty.
Those are gorgeous. So these are just some of the things that we have. Some of them are online. Some of them aren't. So we are working on it. But Shar, if I need to buy something for a grad, for a friend, for myself, how can I do it?
Call me. Just call me. I will help you. There's no dumb question right now. A lot of people are calling me because they're just looking for some direction. I'm here to help, and just let me know what I can do to help you with.
Exactly.
I can email you, whatever works best for you. If you want, we have it narrowed down to a few products. I can bring them to the door for you. It's not ideal. I feel like I need to get one of those big jackets. Where I can flip the stuff
I was gonna say, and we need to give a shout out to Karen next door at Elegant Steps, because she has styled our girl today.
Yes, she let me wore up this beautiful jacket today, so I love supporting Karen as well. So a lot of the times, if you see a fabulous piece of top attire on, it's because Karen's been helping me, and I would love to show off her beautiful stuff.
Exactly. So I'll, again, and I've said this, I think this is, all of our Nova Scotia stores are closed to the public, but we have our managers working from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Right now, we're going to be closed on Saturdays, so we won't have any curbside pickup or anybody there to answer the phone on Saturdays or Sundays. But Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, if you give a little tap on the door, you can drop off repairs. We're not doing watch batteries right now, but you can drop off repairs or pick up an item that you've ordered from Shar or Lee or Paula. They're all there. They want the phone to ring. I think you guys are probably missing customers, right? You're
Honestly, we're living in a really dark time right now, and we're just trying to make the best of it.
Exactly.
And I just make jokes with people all the time, like, boy, I never thought we'd do this before, but you know what? We're making the best of it, and you guys supporting us means the world to us
it's
right
huge.
now. So thank you. It doesn't matter if it's the $20 chain or whatever it is, it all matters. And we want to help you to make your grads feel special this year. So help us, help you make that occasion
help
perfect.
Me help
yeah,
you.
Help me help you. And show me the money. But anyway. The young ones who probably don't even know
exactly, like,
means, but anyway.
it's a classic movie now, Charlene.
It's a classic.
Exactly.
So Thank you so much, guys,
Yeah.
for taking the time to sit with us this week. Next week, we do have a couple segments in line, so Michelle will post it, and stay tuned, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.